Leading up to Typhoon Ruby, it was a very long and tireless, I think it was 3 days of anxiety, basically, because you saw the utter fear on everyone here. And it just intensified because you just had to keep waiting, and you knew what was coming. And they knew what was coming. And so just the fear, you could cut through it like with a knife, just all in the air in Tacloban. There was a mad rush on the banks, on grocery stores, and everything was shutting down. So thankfully everybody was preparing for it. That was the nice thing. The government was coming by, police were coming by telling everybody to get out, especially along the coastline. And we prepared here. We prepared to stay on our second level just in case the waves hit like the last time. So we moved basically everything up from our first level to the second level and had a ladder ready in case we needed to climb to the rafters, because that's what happened in Yolanda. 200 people plus were saved by staying in the rafters. Hi everyone, it's Saturday, December 6th. It's about 9:30 in the morning. We've had several bands of strong winds and rain come through already. We're trying to fix our chickens. It's already starting to blow over. We've gotten lots of rain, starting minor flooding out in the yard. But this is just the beginning. So you can see a little bit of the wind, but it was a little bit stronger through the night. Friday. The wind's still picking up. We've heard that we have to be ready by 4 p.m. and indoors, because that's when it'll be really strong. As you can see, the water has receded quite a bit from here, so we're not expecting a huge storm storm surge from where we're at. It will probably go further north of us, but it's definitely on its way, and we've got lots of wind and rain coming. It's about 1 o'clock. The wind's really picking up. We just wanted to give one last update from outside. You can see the ocean. Trees are bending. Some coconut trees have gone down. But yeah, so we're going to be inside from here on out. 4 p.m. is when the big winds start coming. And it's already cold. And the wind's right. It's so cold! Watch out for the flooding. Bit last minute mixing up, reinforcing.
Oi, where are you going, brother? Whoa!
Hey everyone, it's 4:30. It's time for a coffee. Lost power a few hours ago. But this is our beautiful view. You can see the wind just howling through. Yeah, and then we turn, and then there's our windows. They're beautifully boarded up.
So yeah, we're hunkering down.
Sun's about to set. If there was a sun right now, we think it's setting. But yeah, we'll see you soon. It's 6:11. Since we lost power, we have no idea what's going on. So the latest we heard, there was no eye. And then the next message was, according to a senior meteorologist, while Damaging wind and flooding from a typical typhoon only lasts several hours. Strong winds, heavy rain and pounding waves from Ruby could last a couple of days. We're already flooding in the backyard. I don't know if you can see it, but
we don't even know where that came from.
We don't know where that's come from.
Flooding in the garden.
We don't know what's happening anymore. Let there be light! Wow! Woo! The generator's on! Uh-oh. Hey Kim, what time is it?
It's dinner time and it's 7:10. And it's so strong. We're trying to stay away from all the windows, but I'm also trying to cook dinner.
Ooh, what are we having?
Quesadillas and soup. But there are times I'm running out of this kitchen because the wind is so strong. We wait for this storm to pass. The wind is so rough that it may break through these windows at any minute, and it's, yeah. So this is 8:45. We're trying to check the water level of the river. Nicola's running down there. The ocean, we don't know how high it is. The gusts are so bad that it is bending trees in half in our backyard here. These trees are to the ground. The gusts are that strong. And it's just sheets of rain that are just swirling like mini tornadoes. And we are estimated at 175 kilometers an hour sustained winds and just over 220 kilometer an hour gusts. So I think that's where we're at now. We're fairly close to the eye. I'm estimating about 100 kilometers, 80 kilometers from the eye, and we are guesstimating that it has right about now made landfall.
I'm gonna check the roof.
Why? What's wrong with the roof?
I just heard some scratching at the top.
Rocky, it's not time to play. Go to sleep.
Rocky thinks this is just playtime and the rest of us are delirious. We're so tired.
We just heard that the eye of the storm has just made landfall in Samar, and yeah, the wind picked up. There's water coming through every window that's not boarded right now, so we're frantically trying to put towels and clean up all the spills. It's 10:30 and Noog's asleep, Nixon's asleep, Rocky is not asleep, Mum and Jay's trying to sleep. And Sal's on the roof checking out. It's midnight here. We're in the middle of the storm. The eye's just passing over us right now. We can hear noises from outside of things crashing and hitting other things that could be supporting the boardings. The wind just keeps getting stronger. And now our generator's out.
Letting up.
We've been at this for 9 hours. We're around halfway, we think. We hope.
We hope it's a long.
We hope the storm just hurries up. Yeah.
And so do all of our staff and people here.
Yeah.
Ready for it to be done, but it's still got a long way to go. And this is what's happening in all the rooms.
is 5:30. We just got a few hours sleep. The storm's done a 180. It's now coming from the other side. And the wind is less strong. Yeah, it's almost over.
Big house, all blown up. The whole.
How are the pigs?
Yeah, they're okay now. I covered them already. Pressure tank pipe was broken, so we don't have pressure now. Aside from that, everything is okay.
I'm exhausted. But at least the wind has stopped. The intense winds and the rain. We'll just get light rain and wind for a little bit longer. But the worst damage, I guess, is north of us, so we're going to be heading north.
It's not even 9:30 yet. Like I just said, we started to flood.
Just sandbag the front yard. If we get about 4 more feet of water, all of our drainage system is nullified, and so everything else starts flooding.
The floods! The floods! I limit. Getting the flood out of here!
It's flooding.
Where were you?
I'm sleeping.
Or what day it is anymore.
It's like 2:30.
Hey, we're here in our backyard. Lots of flooding, as you can see from the rain, and little bits of damage from the wind, leaves and things everywhere. It's Sunday, I believe, 2:30, although we've lost all track of time and we're kind of exhausted, but we're pushing through. We're going to make it through. Still no power, but yeah, so it's kind of minor cleanup before more rains come. And we just chase all the chickens back to the coop.
Hello, so we have one of the victim here of typhoon, so we're going to give him one of our chicken and a box of rice. So it's just like a few hours after typhoon. There's no any store that you can buy any food, so this is how we bless the people.
The back of the lighthouse evacuated in different part of Palo and Tacloban because their area has been flooding, even though it's little rain. But here in lighthouse, we're safe because of all your prayers. Thank you.
We know that we were able to survive Ruby, for God is always with us.
Out of nowhere, the storm just disappeared from our area.
By the way, I'm Aaron from Kids International Ministries. Now we're cleaning the house, the whole house, and tomorrow our plan is to serve people.
My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore.
Good morning, sunshine! Through the storm, through the flooding, in the middle of his room, this is what he did all night long.
Friday night, God's grace is always told me, oh, the ocean will come with us. I told Chris, no. The Lord sent us here. He will protect us.
Do we have any flooding?
Yeah, no flooding. Just the window.
Why do you think we don't flood?
The Holy Spirit is with us always.
It's really a miracle that it did not hit the Tacloban directly, and I realized that sometimes God would send a wake-up call to those people who, just a year, but I see people sometimes they forget about God. that typhoon is a reminder that, hey, I'm here. Come back to me.
I think for us survivors, Typhoon Ruby was worse than Yolanda. Yeah, because fear was in our hearts 3 days before it hit our place.
Storm, we went to a good friend of my mother. When we see our place, it's the damage is minor. So we thanks for the prayers of everyone, for the care, for all of the prayers.
Okay, all I can say is prayer is so powerful.
Of sin and darkness, whose love is mighty and so much stronger. The King of glory, the King above all kings, who shakes the whole earth with holy thunder and leaves us breathless in awe and wonder. The King of glory, the King above all kings. This is amazing grace. This is unfailing love. That you would take my place, that you would bear my cross. You laid down your life, that I would be set free. Oh, Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me. Who brings our chaos back into order? Who makes the orphan a son and daughter? The King of glory, the King of glory, who rules the nations with truth and justice, shines like the sun in all of its brilliance. The King of glory, the King above all kings. Yeah, this is amazing grace. This is unfailing love. That you would take my place, that you would bear my cross.
Hagupit ni
You
Ruby.
laid down your life, that I would be set free. Oh, Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave.
Mud blood.
Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy, worthy, worthy. Oh, this is amazing grace.
I really appreciate those who prayed for us, for our safety, for our protection. So thank you so much. To God be the glory.